Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CCBC Essex, the castle here at CCBC Essex. And it's going to be the Nighthawks versus the CCBC Essex Knights. That's the Nova Nighthawks, Northern Virginia. This is a cap-off of an exciting sports weekend, or excuse me, sports week at CCBC Essex. We had volleyball action to start things, and then soccer action on Tuesday. And volleyball once again to finish things. And the Knights get an early point off the service game of number 9, Lily Remmel. Remmel, the former Delaney Lion. And a nice setup there. And is that in? It is. Just inside. Really, really close. This Nova squad bench unit, very vocal, fired up. Tied up at 1 after the close shot a minute ago for Nova. Infante puts it over. And, oh, man. Remmel, I think, misjudged that because I think that one was going to be long. Tough play to make. Either way. And Remmel that time makes the play. Good jump. Oh, nice play at the net. Can't put it in bounds, though. Number 3 for Nova was there. Ivana George. Whistle. Point will go to the Knights. Nova's given some extra points to the Knights here today. 3-2. See how much longer the Knights have the lead. Coaching staff trying to figure out the right placement there to make sure that doesn't happen again. Don't want to give away free points. And behind the back, over the head. Played over onto the far side. A nice touch. Played where no Knights player had a chance at that. 3-3. Service game will go back to Nova. Infante gets that over. Nice touch. Wooten. Great job climbing the ladder there. Getting that ball at its highest point. Saw the touch afterwards, a little long though, so the Knights take a charge in the service game again, and they take charge in the lead once again, 4-3. Hot potato start to this first set, and whoa, look at the cannon there on number 5, Brittany Conister. Soft touch in front of the net. Right idea, oh, it's in, or was it? It wasn't. Point will go to Nova. Infante comes with a big hit, sniffed out by Rachel Scott, and here comes the rally. Infante with a soft touch, denied at the net, and the rally continues. Best of the first set. Big shot, big point. Conister, sophomore out of Fairfax, Virginia. 6-5 is our score. Knights will have the service game and an opportunity to build on that lead. Set up was not good. The hit over was perfect, though. Rally will continue. Nice effort. Oh, missed touch there. Like to have that one back, Molly Simon. Freshman out of Oakville, Virginia. Good setup. Bad finish. Won't make that same mistake again, though. Simon got caught up on the short game. Power game was on point, though, that time, 7-6. Nova an opportunity to draw even here. Service game. Remmel. It's off the hands. And Nova will get a rally going. And Haley Weinecke, freshman out of Mercy, excuse me. Didn't hear the call from the coach on the sideline saying that ball was out. So we'll have an even game at 7-7. Infante sent away. Oh, what a regroup by the Knights. Tremendous effort. Little bit of luck on their side, but we all need a little bit of luck, right? Luck ran out, though, on the second time around. Infante mistouches that one. 8-7. Nova's in the lead for the first time in a couple minutes. Remmel will put that one over. Nova not out of position at all. And making the most of what the Knights give them. The Knights looked like they were spread out that time. Had a couple pink jerseys over there, but too much power on that shot. Perfect placement. The run will continue for Nova. This is now 3 straight points for the black jerseys. Remmel comes in off the fingertips in front of the net, and point will be awarded to Nova. 10-7. It's now 4 straight points here for Nova. Simon, solid with the service game. Remmel, right to Simon. Another big hit. It's placed over. Tremendous dig out there. Here comes Remmel, working hard. Gonna have to work a little bit harder as the rally will continue. Best rally so far. Soft touch. Climbing the pogo stick, and nice move there. Number 5, Brittany Conister. It's been nothing but power moves from her for most of this first set. That time she climbed the ladder. Soft touch onto the other side. Caught the Knights out of position and sleeping a little bit. And that one, mental error committed by the Knights. And it is now 6 straight points for Nova. 12-7 is the score. Make it 7 straight points. Talking before the game, with the crew. Knew this was going to be a tight one, or a tough one for the Knights. Was impressed with the way they started things here in this first set. Ever since Molly Simon took over the service duty, though, for Nova, the wheels have started to come loose, and they're showing signs of falling off. 15-7. Timeout may be coming soon here from Coach Koger's squad if things continue this way. Remmel puts a good hit on a defense in front of the net. Tremendous for Nova right now. They're getting fingertips on everything, slowing things down. Setting up for the rally. That's long. Just a bit outside of that line. So close. The Yankees will be hoping for some hits like that earlier or later tonight. And that's a point that just sneaks in for the Knights. Game of inches, and the inches are working towards the Knights' favor right now. Maybe they can put together a rally of their own, get back into this first set. 15-9 is our score. Infante with the service game. That's 3 straight points for the Knights now. Knights gave up 9 straight points. They've answered back with 3 straight of their own. Can they make it 4? They can. They cannot. I'm sorry, that came off the hand in front of the net. It would have been in if not. And not a great serve there. Nicole Ashton, sophomore out of Burke, Virginia, number 16. Put that one into the net. Score will remain 16-11. How much longer? Gonna find out. Haley Wenicky taking the service. And, oh man, should have been Stretch Armstrong to get that one. It was a tremendous hit there. Nova's gonna take over the service game once again. 8 points away from that magic number 25. Whew, nice hit. Another one. That one sneaks in. Coach Koger giving some pointers from the sideline. Nova finding the footing here. And that'll be a point for the Knights. Nova knew it right away. Remmel with the serve. Great opportunity for her. Help her team get back into a good position here. Remmel and Infante have really stepped up as 2 of the go-to players on this Knights squad. Freshman-heavy squad. No sophomores on the team this season. Oh, as much as Remmel and Infante have stepped up, Sasha Solomon and Nyla Johnson deserve their credit as well. They've been solid contributors for this team. 2 players who played at Chesapeake together. Could tell that good synergy between them on the court. Seeing it right there, though the ball was a little bit too far out in front. Johnson couldn't get to it in time. But you saw that give and go almost, really. Solomon knowing where Johnson was going to be. Words of encouragement from the sidelines. Wasn't sure if that was in or not, so just decided to play on. Great reflexes there. And the soft touch in front of the net moves the magic number to just 3 here in this first set. Oh, there's a nice move there by Solomon. That's out. A little bit too much mustard there. Nice move. Administration team showing the hands. Around the back dish, Steve Nash style. There's a nice save, Remmel. there's the touch in front, and they get a hand on it. Looked like they touched that one on the way down on the jump. So it spun backwards off the fingertips. Was a little bit too far out in front of the teammate. Just an inch short that time, really. There's Infante sent back, but they can't put it in bounds. That net play for Nova continues to be solid. They're bouncing up and down on the pogo stick right now, 23-15. And that will be a point for the Knights. Nova has given the Knights at least 4 or 5 points here in this first set, keeping things close, 23-16. Knights in a hole, but not out of it in this first set. Solomon with the serve. Here comes the rebound. Big hit. Knights knew what was coming that time. Remmel's got to get it over on that one. Does, and it's out, man. Had a rally going. Mental mistake there. Moves the magic number to just 1, and Nova taking over the service game, 1 point away from getting a first set victory. Infante sent back. Whoa, man. What a play in front of the net, and what a time for it, too. 25-16 is the score at the end of the first set. We'll be back after a short break for the start of the second set.
It's a great idea.
we're back, ready to get things started here in this second set. First set was a lot closer than I was anticipating, honestly. No disrespect towards the Knights, but you look at the records coming into this game, you'd think that Nova would really lay the beat down early. The Knights hung around in that first set, even had the lead for a while. Big 9-point run for Nova really was the difference maker in that first set. Let's see if the Knights can limit the runs for Nova and also possibly put together some runs of their own. It's really tough to win a set when you give up a 9-point run like that. It's almost like going down in straight sets in tennis. That momentum starts rolling. Oh, man. They had one more touch, too. That was 2 touches. Somebody else could have dove in there and popped it over. That would have been one of those top 10 plays. Instead, it's a 2-point lead for the Knights. Speaking of top 10 plays, that one probably going to fall at number 11. Nice play. Oh, that one will make the top 10, though. Coming in from a difficult angle. Looking like a Nolan Ryan fastball. Luckily, none of the Knights got a hand on that. May have lost a finger the way that thing was moving. 2-1 is the score. Novas have an opportunity at the service game, and that's out. Not by much. I look close from over here. I'm on the opposite side, though. Oh, no. Off the fingertips. And a free point for Nova and their first lead of this second set. 3-2 is our score. Nova's put together 3 straight points here to answer back in this second set. And that is a clean move in front of the net. Soft touch finds its way over. Picture perfect play that time. Oh, nice play in front of the net, but they can't put it in bounds. Instead, it goes off to the side. And it's now a 5-point run here for Nova. Knights started things off with 2 straight points in the second set, and it's been all Nova since then. I think this Knights squad needs to figure out a way to put an end to this run right now. Get that service game back. And that's not the way to do it. Little long that time. Though the Knights will get the point. They say it's off the fingertips of a Nova player. I did not see that. Here come the Knights. They'll take advantage of that free opportunity. Look at the trickery there from number 10, Elena Swale, freshman out of Vienna, Virginia. And there is an ace. Trying to remember if we had any aces in that first set. I know that's the first ace we've seen here in the second set. Knights get it over on that last touch. Here's a setup. Big power move is wide, and that'll give possession to the Knights. 7-4. A little bit of a different approach here from the Knights. Spreading out, not finding themselves out of position. Also not going after the ball as much. Feel like the Knights took a couple points off the board going after balls that probably would have been out in that first set. Here, the second set, they're a little bit more comfortable to let it fall. That's a gamble, but it's paid off for him so far. No gamble there. Came in with a big shot. Easy point for Nova. 8-5 gives them service game back as well. And that one comes off Remmel's hands. Weird. But it doesn't matter as it still finds its way over, and it kind of catches Nova out of position and by surprise. 8-6 is our score. How much longer will it remain our score? Nova's going to get that point. Lots of power off that shot. Not much you can do. Kind of have to hit it perfectly. The Knights didn't do that, as you see. Went flying the opposite direction. Oh, man. A perfect play in front. Jacqueline Trossman saw that one rolling towards her and sent it back the other way. Return to sender. 10-6 is the score. Remmel trying to put an end to that run for Nova. Unsuccessful. That's 4 straight points for Nova. 11-6 is the score now. Swale will continue the serve. And a point given to the Knights. Not the first time we've seen that today. The Knights were awarded 4 or 5 free ones. In the first set, now we got a conference between the gentlemen in the white shirts. 11-6 is the score right now. And the setup, sent back, but they can't put it in bounds. It's going to be 12-7. Remmel, great placement on that shot. That middle was open. Nova was really stretched out that time. Smart strategy. The way the Knights have been playing leading up to that, everything going out into the corners. Remmel noticed that opening, though, and took advantage of it. There's an ace there. Once again, taking advantage of the opening space. 12-9. So Nova not able to run away with things early on here in this second set. Every time they put together a rally, the Knights are able to answer back with at least 2 points of their own. And that is keeping things close here. Trickery doesn't work that time. The Knights sniff it out and shut it out. Whew, no trickery that time. That's just good old-fashioned power. Wooten. Sophomore out of Stafford, Virginia. Came in on that near sideline, put a charge into that thing, 13-9. Nova an opportunity to answer back. You keep trading 4-2 runs like they're doing right now. Nova scores four points, then Knights answer back with 2 points of their own. Yeah, that'll keep things close, but Nova will get to 25 before you do. Knights need to continue doing what they just did there. Keep Nova to 1 and out on the service game. And, oh, it's 1 and out that time for the Knights. Nothing they could do about it there. That was just a perfect strike there from number 14, Molly Simon. Put that where no one was. Swale has used that move in front of the net. Two-hand push over a couple times. It's worked. Didn't work there, and nothing was going to work that time, as the Knights will take over the service game. Top potato right now. Last couple service opportunities have been one and done both ways, and it's going to continue. Bench unit that time trying to get involved there for the Knights assistant coach. Throwing a hand out there. I think that was Carrie Schuler. Fonte puts it over. Big hit. No one there on that back line. Painting the corners. Simon put it one on this near corner. That time, Conister put one on the far corner. Keep stretching the Knights out like that, they're going to be able to take advantage of the middle. Hit them all around, make them uncomfortable. That time, the point awarded to Nova. That's one thing the Knights have done a good job of so far here in both the first and second set. Limiting the violations, limiting the free points awarded to Nova, making Nova earn it. Now, Nova's been up to the task of earning it so far. And they're there up to the task once again. Remmel can't get the hand on it the way she wants to. She had to make the play, though. That one was not going to be long. That would have been an ace if she didn't try and dive out for that. 18-11. That one just a little bit long. Good eye there. Solomon will take over service duty. Knights in need of a run here, and they'll get one. Or at least a chance at a run, as they'll get another shot at it with the ace right there from Solomon. Good communication there from Nova. Sets up the rally. Swale gets it over. Oh, and the bad communication there. Infante and Robinson both there. Robinson kind of fell down a little bit. Infante didn't see it. So I guess this wasn't as much of bad communication as it was just a unfortunate misstep. Soft touch does not work that time. Jacqueline Trossman couldn't get a hand on that. Looks like she mistimed the jump a little bit there. 19-14 is the score, and just like that, Nova 6 points away. They'll stay at 6 points for a little bit longer as the Knights move it to 19-15 after the big touch there in front of the net. Net play good on both sides. Great reflexes that time, and Trossman makes up for the mistake a minute ago with a picture-perfect strike there. Magic number moved to just 5. 20-15 is the score. Oh, what a rally. Great effort there from Solomon. Set up. Conister. Big touch. Haley gets it over with the over the head shot, but she put it right over to Wooten, and Wooten put a charge into that one, and the smile on her face right now says it all. She knew that one was a gimme. It's made the most of it. It was like a hanging curveball. And that's going to be a point for Nova. Magic number sitting at just 3 now. 22-15 is our score. Second set. This is an important second set because if Nova can continue its dominance right here, get a second set victory, they'll be looking to sweep things in the third set, send everyone home early. And we're going around the circle again. Here comes the rally. Conister with a big hit. That far sideline's been kind to her. A couple big shots. She's able to place them in a couple different directions. She's had some that stayed on that far sideline, and she's crossed the court a couple times as well. Magic number now just 2, 23-15. And Conister, good reflexes to get the hands on it. Another good hit there from number 5. Brittany Conister, sophomore out of Fairfax, Virginia. Robinson Secondary School is where she went to high school. Set point right here. Could be an ace to finish it. Swale, solid on the serve here in the second set. She won't get an ace, but Nova will get the second set victory. 25-15 is the final score in that second set, and we could be headed for a third and final set after this short break. And we're back here ready to play the third and potential final set of this contest as Nova is coming into this third set up 2-0. Though they haven't dominated either of these sets, the Knights have been punching the entire time. Kept it close throughout pretty much all of that second set. The first set, Nova did start to run away with it a little bit. Knights made it close towards the end. That middle of the first set was really dominated by the black jerseys. And there's a communication breakdown between the black jerseys. Had 3 players over there. Lindsey Jones, Jala Morgan, 2 of those players. Either one of them getting a hand on it. There's a good recovery, but they put it into the net. Morgan giving a point to the Knights. 2-1 is the score now. There's a push all the way onto the other side of the court. Tremendous accuracy there. 3-2 is the score, and Nova will take over on the service game. Rally's coming. Remmel puts it over. And, oh man, a tremendous effort all around there from the Knights. 3 players diving after that ball. None of them can get to it. Love to see the effort, though. 4-2 is our score. Nova on the serve, serving for her. The team is Rachel Scott. And here comes the rally. Oh, sent away. Rally will continue. There's a push that looked like it may have been out. Knights keep it in. Rally will continue. Conister. Big hit that comes off of Remmel's hands and almost hit her in the face. 5-4 is our score. We got some players subbing back into the game here for Nova. Five, 4. Not a good serve. You could hear that one. Did make a good sound. Knew that was going to be a problem. Tied up here at 5-5. Great start to this third set. Knights are fighting. Backs against the wall. Now they'll be in a little bit of a hole as well. Service game will go back to Nova. Serving for them, number 16, Nicole Ashton. Remmel. And just a little bit too far out in front of the hands of Brittany Conister. And it's a hot potato start here to this third set. Neither team able to jump out in front. Knights playing like they don't want to go home just yet. Infante. Job get that over. Simon has her shot sent right back. Conister more of the same, but it's out. Tremendous net play there from the Knights. Doesn't end up earning them much other than a nice story. A great effort. Love to see that. Knights have been playing with the same squad the entire time. Nova bench on the other hand. 7 players at their disposal. They've been rotating those 7 players off the bench most of this game as well. And that one's in. Not by much, but it's in. Eight, 6. Simon will take over. Now we're working something out between the referee and the coaching staffs. Eight, 6. And the point for Nova. 9-6 now. Nova can get a point here. That'd be the largest lead either team has had so far in this third set. And they'll get that point. Soft touch by Solomon in front of the net. Right idea, but couldn't get it over the net. Perfect placement for that. Just our perfect spot to try that shot. Just couldn't get the perfect placement on the shot. That one's long. You could see that. That was kind of awkward in the air. Almost like Nyla Johnson wasn't expecting to hit it, and then came time to hit it. 11-6. Johnson plays it over to Infante. Infante plays it over. And here comes Conister, but it's dug out. And that's 3. That'll be a point for Nova. Frustration face starting to set in, for the Knights as they now find themselves down 6. Make that 7 after that one. 13-6 is our score. Magic number just 12 now for Nova. Make it 11. Back-to-back aces. Back-to-back aces that probably could have been avoided as well. And I think Coach Coger sees that, and that's why he wants to take a timeout. His team was there on both of those, but couldn't do anything with it. We're sitting at 14-6 right now. We're going to take a short timeout with these two teams. We'll be back to play the rest of the third set after this. absolutely. I hate the Yankees. I really actually don't hate the Yankees. I like Gleyber Torres. He's fun to watch.
Who's that?
No. And we're back here ready to play the rest of this third set. Nova's up 14-6 right now. It's been a good run for them. 15-6, and Ramel and the Knights give up a point. After the timeout, Coach Koger kicked that ball off the court. Didn't want to play with that one anymore. Maybe that's bad luck. Ramel pushes one over. Soft touch by Conister, and Nova gets them the point. And this is now, I believe, 8 straight points for Nova. That's out. Not by much, real close, hugging the line there. Wouldn't have been shocked to see it go either way, but it did look like it was just out. 16-7, the run finally comes to an end for Nova. Let's see if the Knights can answer back with a run of their own. They need to. If they can't, Nova's going to be walking away with a 3-0 victory. Magic number now just 9 for Nova. That looked like go either way. It may have been out. Nova played it in, though. And now they got to get it over here on this one. And Infante had to hit that one perfectly and didn't. 17-8. Service game will go back to Nova. And Nova is one good run away from sending everyone home early here at the Castle. Point goes to Nova. (18-9) is the score. Magic number now just at 7. Make it 6 as that one goes off the hands of Weineke. Sails out of bounds, 19-9. Fonte digs that out, doesn't place it where she wants to, but Remel's able to chase it down, and here comes a rally. Nova. Big shot is just wide, and this game will continue. 19-10. Johnson, big spot for the service game here. And a nice rally ends with a point for the Knights. That was a tough call to make. Johnson will continue the service game. 19-11 is the score. And we got a rally here. Great effort. Nova gets it over. Good dig out by Johnson. Solomon Robinson. And the point for the Knights. Wow, good service run here for them. It's 3 straight points. Getting this thing to a little bit more manageable position. They're still in a pretty sizable hole. Down 19-12, but as Jim Carrey once said in Dumb and Dumber, so you're saying there's a chance. Remmel's got to get it over. A long touch. I think that one would have been long, but a great effort from back there. Good dive. Sent over. Soft touch and a point. Gets that magic number to 5. 20-12 is the score, and also that was the year that the Earth was supposed to explode or something. Oh, puts it right into the net. Nova worked so hard to get that service opportunity, only to have it go one and done. 2013 is the score now. Simon came in with a big shot there. Simon kind of been held in check a little bit after that first set. She was the one who was on the service game when Nova went for 9 straight points. She's had her moment since then, but the effort's really been spread out for Nova, not just one player carrying the offense. Everyone came to play, making some big plays. 21-13, magic number just 4 now for Nova. Infante, soft touch on it. Not on purpose, though. I think that one hit the wrong part of the hand. 22-13 now. Magic number just at 3. Now 2. Came off the forearms of number 6, Destiny Infante. Gets the serve over. Here comes the rally. Remmel puts it over her head. And big shot right into the net. Or maybe the Knights got a hand on it. I thought that hit the top of the net and then just got sent back. Regardless, it's a point for the Knights, and it's 23-14 now. Magic number will stay at 2 for just a little bit longer. Not much longer, though, as the Knights put that serve right into the net. Now we've got set and game point for Nova, and they'll take over the service game. Serving now in this pressure situation is Ivana George. Just gotten tense in here, and it's an ace to finish it. The Nova bench knew it as soon as it came off the hands. They started cheering before that ball even hit the ground, and that is all she wrote in this one. It's the 3-0 victory for Nova.